Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to day 27 of the 30-day daily drawing challenge designed to help you build a daily drawing habit in 10 minutes or less per day. Today is Fan Art Friday, and I've decided that it's, the theme for today is science fiction and fantasy characters. So today, I guess I'm going with my, probably my favorite Star Wars character of all time, Boba Fett. The new series, I'm digging the new series, and I figured why not, have a chance at drawing him. I've already selected my image from Google for a reference, and then so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start my timer, switch over to my image, and let's see. It's basically this one I think is actually on Amazon. So let's quickly kind of get his general demeanor here. Kind of see how his helmet fits together. Got that thing on the side. Remember the large size action figures from when I was a kid? That was so cool to be able. You could look through his head and pretend that it was like in telescopic. I think it actually did a like a reverse telescope thing. So things that were far away, things that were close looked farther away. I think, but it was pretty cool. Nice to have those interactive toys, right? Let's get this. Make sure his identifying features are in good shape here. We're kind of doing basically this is a portrait. So today I'm using the just my Derwent Inktense Derwent Inktense pencil, just the Payne's Gray. Let's see if we can get his. We kind of build out his the shape of his his pose. Get this kind of extra folds. His hand is up here. Let's see. All right. Sometimes it's kind of interesting. So if I was going to do this as any kind of painting or anything, first of all, I'd want to change it a lot. Because, Boba Fett isn't my character. But I would want to do something to it to make it unique. Let's see here. Also, I think if I was going to do a painting of Boba Fett, I would want to do several of these drawings. He's got some kind of... Oh, that's right. These are the fuel lines for his flamethrower. Let's get this hand a little bit more... A little more realistic there. I guess the key to drawing Boba Fett. I think this is the first time I've drawn Boba Fett. But looks like the key is knowing where his armor is and how it fits onto his costume, like the underlying garments. Getting some of those curves and stuff correct. He's got that shoulder pad. Rocket coming out of the back. Let's see, this arm's coming down. Where's that figure? So the image itself, I think, this might be like a wall poster or something, because it was on Amazon and the high-res image has his whole figure there. I don't think it's an action figure, but it could be. One of the nice things about drawing a figure with armor on is that there are some, it seems like there's more like landmarks to kind of help you with the scale and make sure that you're not stretching things out too much or, getting things to fit together. You kind of have things that, like these chest plates, they work pretty well. You can kind of see how his belt fits across. I'm going to do this, and I'm not counting. So, but it looks like I've got his arm way off to the side. More so than the image. So, I kind of skinnied him up. This must be an action figure or something, because there's parts to it that are cool. I mean, that look like there might be a person in there. And there's other parts where you kind of get the idea that, oh, this is probably not. This is a sculpture. Let's see. Okay, let's work through some of these folds in the fabric. And once I come through with the water, that'll set up. That will set up some. I'll be able to get some of my tone. Sorry, I'll be able to get some of my tones a little bit more subtlety in them. So I kind of want to set up some of these things, some of these tones where I wanted some darker zones to be underneath here. Just back here where his cape comes through. Cape's kind of always all behind him. Make sure the helmet is really, I guess, if you're going to draw Boba Fett, or you're going to want to paint him or something, that helmet is the key. I think you pretty much can just see the helmet and go, oh, that's a Boba Fett. So let's get some of the lighting shading here. Because it's the dark green, it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this, with that extra plate, kind of comes across his shoulders. These folds in his shoulder. The wrinkles. Through with this. Let's darken this up a little bit. It's really the hands in this picture where I think that it's not Boba Fett, because his gloves look too clean. I think if it was an actor, even there'd be more dirt on him. Interesting scope. We can kind of make sure that this is darker. Well, pencil's getting to be that length where, am I able to hold on to it or not? It was flipping and flying. Oh, this is almost the end of the month. Almost the end of the 30 days. Daily drawing challenge. Only 3 days left. And I'm working on, what to do for next month. And I think I'm going to probably do some videos like this where it's like a vlog, but it's just me, instead of it being a 10-minute time limit, I just kind of sketch in my sketchbook and see what people think of that. Do I have anything to say? I don't know. I guess we'll be talking about, how things are going during the day and, trials and tribulations of trying to make a living as an artist. Probably the weather. I'm filming these, I'm trying to give myself a couple of days ahead of time. So today is the balmy temperature of 5 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. So I think in Celsius that is quite a bit more negative. But it's interesting. So Fahrenheit and Celsius line up at negative 40. They share the same stuff. All right, let's see how I'm doing on my time. Oh, I'm almost done. I better. There's 41 seconds left, so let's quickly come in here with some of the water brush, smooth out some of these darks, and kind of create kind of a unifying, shape, color, value throughout the whole figure. So I think that's one of the things if I was to make a timer for artists, there would be a, give you a countdown like, oh, there's 2 minutes left, or whatever it was, whatever you're doing, depending on the time frame. I guess if you're doing a minute drawing, here we go. I guess if you're doing a 1 minute drawing, you don't need a time limit because it's basically, hey, you have 1 minute. Good luck. And some of those, that is kind of fun. Usually that was, you do that in like a life drawing class as a warm-up. Some of your warm-up sketches would be, 1 minute. This is kind of, yeah. Well, I think you can tell it's Boba Fett. And when you're doing a quick 10-minute sketch, I think that might be all you can ask for, really. Hey, does it look like the guy? I don't think it. I mean, I'm trying to think of what would be the difference between him and the Mandalorian. Get a little scribbly on myself here. And besides the colors, like, what are the things that make it like, okay, that's Boba Fett? All right. We want to get this to be that dark, one of those dark shades. Across here. Okay, well, there you have it. Happy Friday, Boba Fett. 10 minutes. So I had fun. Hopefully you had fun watching. If you did, if you made it this far, please be sure to give me a like, share this with your friends, and subscribe to see what I have in store in the near future. February is shaping up to be a interesting month because I'm still working on the schedule. I know that I've got a big convention to go to in the first week, so from the 2nd through the 6th for Winter Fantasy, which is a role-playing gaming convention, mainly Dungeons and Dragons, but should be a lot of fun. I go there and I draw people's player character portraits. So I'm gonna probably, when I come back, I'm trying to film a few things ahead, but when I come back, I'll probably film a couple things of drawing people's portraits. Yeah. So thanks a lot. Hey, I love you. I love you all. Really appreciate the watching, the views, and hey, if you can give somebody a reason to smile, you just might get to smile too. So thanks a lot. Take it easy. Bye.